Greetings. This is going to be a all 12 sign reading, starting with Capricorn, ending with Sagittarius. I will timestamp it on YouTube later. Please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Go to Google, type in free birth chart, fill out your information to see what your signs are. Okay, starting with Capricorn. I have to say, I was pre-shuffling for Capricorn, and there is something, Capricorn, about you really, really needing to be cautious with overindulging at this time. Some of my Capricorns have I lived in a house of guys, and I saw a lot of really bad habits that guys would egg each other on and doing with certain extracurricular illegal activities. And it's just like, it's what we do. We go out, we party, we do the thing, we do the snow, we do the stuff that we shouldn't be doing that is affecting our family life, affecting our health. And Capricorn, something is going to rear its ugly head. It's going to be detrimental if you don't stop. So there's something that some of my Capricorns are overindulging in. You absolutely need to stop because it's not helping you. It's not getting you forward. It's not going to be some positive outcome for you to keep feeding your escapism. And it seems for a lot of my Capricorns, this is escapism with a family or with a friend group. So it's like more difficult because you feel like you're betraying the friend or you're being different or, oh, you changed up on us. Why? Just because I want to be healthy now? Like, Capricorn, you have to stick up for your health. You have to stick up for yourself, and you have to put your foot down that you're not going to do this. This can also be something, though, where it's like, you know, a group of guy friends are golfing or whatever. It's like a couple of them are cheating on their wives. Some of them aren't. And the ones who aren't are like, well, it's not my marriage, so I'm going to stay out of it. I'm sorry, but if you don't call people out and if you don't tell and you know that someone's betraying someone, you are just as guilty. Like, period. Point blank, period. So any of my Capricorns who know someone who's doing someone dirty and you're like, keeping the dirty secret, you're going to get screwed too. So congratulations for your karma, because it's not going to look good, especially when Saturn goes direct in November. Yeah, so you have about from now until November to get your shit together or reap some serious detrimental consequences, Capricorn. Your choice. So, let's see if there's some of my Capricorns. This can also be like, I was actually just watching Candace talking about this today with the whole, Diddy situation and how she was like, how many celebrities are we going to find in bathtubs? Why? And it's like, when people are doing really well, people around them like to distract them. Now let's break apart that word, distract. So traction is togetherness. People like to pull apart the togetherness, because when people are together, then they thrive, they glow, they rise up the rank, they get to that emperor status, they become stars, their business becomes really successful, all those things. People get envious of that, so they just try and infuse and chip away at that, steal from it, or just keep people down. So there's something here, again, Capricorn, where it's like people are just trying to keep you a little distracted from really honoring your goals. People are keeping you distracted from getting that really loving relationship or that business or opening or being the parent you want to be or getting your own fitness back in track. Capricorn, you need to take a real good hard look at the people in your life. Are they really exhibiting an integral behavior that you 100% stand behind, that you're like, yeah, I F with that. That's what I want, because you are what you hang around. So for my Capricorns who are hanging out with people who are, doing nefarious things behind the scenes, you are just in just as dark of a place. I don't know. There's something here that just needs to come to light. Someone here is definitely pacifying a lot and numbing out a lot. It's like work and then get messed up. Work, get messed up. Work, get messed up. And it's like, that's not a way to live. And it's going to affect your work, because you might be able to afford it right now, but some of my Capricorns, you could have saved a lot more money by now if you weren't spending your money on nefarious things that you don't need to be spending your money on, Capricorn. So, okay, moving on to Aquarius now. This is going to be what you need to know. So, check all of your placements for my Aquarians. Something could be exposed. Ooh. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Again, we have a lot of sexual energy here with the Ace of Wands. Some of my Aquarians are, oh my gosh. So I just heard I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. I want to know right now, what will it be? So Aquarius, someone doesn't want to wait anymore. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone is no longer waiting. They have invested for seasons. They have seen something over seasons. They've spent enough nights sleeping on it. And they want it. So for some of my Aquarians, you are either going to stop waiting around, stop pulling someone's leg, you're going to get into some higher commitment with someone. This could be marriage. It could just be a serious relationship. It could be a business. It could be hiring someone on. It could be giving someone a promotion or you getting a promotion. But for some of my Aquarians, this is something that has been in the making for a while. Like someone here has been really watching someone go through seasons. You know, as I've gotten older and more mature, I realize, you know, like, not only is it the whole infatuation or whatever, when you start dating someone, it's like great for the first 3 months, but it's like people are different seasonally, like based off of what they've gone through in certain seasons. Some people have, you know, just a natural underlying current of happiness or kind of like a dull, like melancholy or some like anxiety and like sharpness, depending what season of the year it is. And I now have decided this thing where I'm like, based off of what I've seen in weddings, I want to witness someone go through every season of the year. Like before I really like go all in, marry someone, tie the knot with someone, do like share a business with someone, I would like to observe this person over time and just see, like, did they grow from this season to this season? Are they doing the exact same thing? What season are they happiest in? What season do they get more frustrated? Like someone here has been observing someone like that and they're deciding, you're the one that I want, done it, ooh, ooh, ooh. Isn't that Grease? Yeah. So I mean, seriously, some of my Aquarians, it's like, someone here has had the rose-colored glasses taken off of other situations and they're like, that one, I want that. They're no longer wishy-washy. They're no longer in this state of confusion. Yeah, and this is also an Aquarius who's like, you know, well-traveled. You've traveled a lot. You've had some big wins that you were able to like keep to yourself. So you have an air of humility about you, but you also have experienced highs and lows. For some of my Aquarians, maybe you've experienced highs and lows and success when it comes to like money, friends, and whatnot, but you could always be seen as, because I keep hearing eligible bachelor. So drop it. Isn't that drop it like it's hot? Drop it like, someone here could have always kind of been like the player type of the group with the Six of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, kind of always keeping things on the surface, liking attention, being like the attractive athlete or whatever they were, but never really the one to really build with another person. Like they just always have a different pretty person or a different handsome guy on their arm. And it's like, that's changing. And for some of my Aquarians, if they don't make a move soon enough, then they're going to miss out on that. Because ooh, 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 this Miss Decilio girl, ooh. Oh my gosh, okay, bottoms up, bottoms up. Someone here, Aquarius, someone here could steal your girl in a club, at a concert. You could see them with somebody else at a club, at a concert, at a show, at a game, at something. Like, there's something here where because there are now 2 kings and there's 1 queen here. Someone here is going to get stuck and left out because they didn't make a move towards someone. So I will say, Aquarius, you know whatever side you're on the fence with that. And for my Aquarians who are in happy relationships, obviously that's not your reading. Like when people are like, it doesn't resonate, I'm like, okay, well then it's not your reading, it's a general reading. So general readings are obviously not going to apply to everyone. If you want a personal reading, reach out or go to my website, ValeriefromVega.com, and just order right off the main page. So Pisces, what fell in my lap? Pisces, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You also could just be dealing with a really strong temptation or someone here, and this temptation could be, it's different for everyone. For some people, it could be substances. For others, it could be someone who's like in a commitment, who's married, who sees someone else out of the marriage and they're tempted. This can also just be someone who is on and off with a person and they're dating other people and they're liking one of the options, but they're still on and off with someone else and they haven't really closed the other door, but they're like, it's okay because I don't even know where it's going to go with this one. But you can't build authentically with someone when you're hiding things in the dark while you're trying to build, because you're not really building authentically, because there's a false foundation here, because like you're not showing someone a whole side, or they're not showing a whole side. Like someone here is only showing like their best cards. I'm also hearing the song, hit me with your best shot, fire away. So yeah, the hit me with your best shot, fire away. Someone here could also be pacifying themselves with the Devil and the Seven of Cups. Someone here could be drinking a lot, smoking a lot, pills, food, whatever it is, whatever the vice is, someone here can be doing that a lot, and some moderation is needed at this time. For some of my Pisces, be cautious of like a hot-headed Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone here could have kind of a hot temper. It's almost like maybe just like leave and go to the grocery store or something. Like someone here's got to, I don't like reading this energy, but for some of my Pisces, you're going to have to strategically diffuse someone who's kind of aggressive or an energy that's aggressive. Now, this could also be like, you know, I am a horse person, so this could also be like an unruly animal. If you work around kids or horses or dogs or any sort of animal or child or anything, or even adults with behavioral things, this week there could be like something that almost pops off. So you want to be a little extra cautious. For some of my Pisces, someone has been really sucking down their truth, like really hiding it. They've really not been expressing something. They've been keeping it to themselves. They're all in their head, but like they dream of having a life with you, or like, what would that, wouldn't it be nice? Then we want, I mean, I'm just hearing, oh, wouldn't it be nice? I don't even know the lyrics to that song, but maybe something with that song. Literally, someone is coveting how much they care about someone and how much love they have for someone. This can be because someone is at a distance. You could be dealing with an Aries, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And it could be, earth sign or fire sign that is also dealing with another fire sign or air sign. So for some of my Pisces, it looks like you have people watching you. You have some people that can be a little possessive, but it's like they're juggling, so you're still free because, again, it's kind of like, I think it was in the Aquarius reading, where it's like someone here, Four of Swords with the Two of Swords. Someone here is like, we just started dating, we just started talking, so like it's not really your business, it's not really my business, you know, what I got going on over here. But it's like, if you're not actually closing that out and you're trying to build over here, you're really not building here when you're still being a part of this. So Pisces, it's either you or someone you're dealing with, but you got to I said it. So my caution here is someone here can be blown, like is prone to blowing up. So be very cautious because you don't know who you're dealing with. It's like maybe you've seen just a really peaceful side of them, but you haven't seen them pop off. And then that person that they're dealing with is going to know just the right thing to say. Or they could even show up. Like I feel like it'd be a very small few of my Pisces, but you could have like the third party show up to the house when you're there or something. And it's like all of a sudden you're caught in the crossfire and you're like, whoa, not my circus, not my monkeys. I'm a ABC my way out of this situation. Yeah, for a lot of my Pisces, you're being called to just go into self-care, spend time in heat saunas, go to the zoo, red light therapy, hot tubs. If you live by the sun, then soak up the sun. Yeah, for a lot of my Pisces, I actually feel like you're meant to be with a fellow water sign. You're being told to turn your back on any previous situation. They're just kind of there to pull your chain. But you do have new love coming in with the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups. It could be someone slightly younger, or Pisces, you could be slightly younger than the person you were talking to. Yeah, for some of my Pisces, this could kind of be dealing with the Aquarius energy. Someone here could be deciding to walk away from a serious commitment, someone that they have a family with, lived with, child with, someone that they were actually married to, but they are ending some sort of contract. They're calling judgment on it because they want to go towards a new, more fulfilling emotionally situation. It seems like something in the past was very stagnant, plus there was already cheating or infidelity, or even if it's just emotional, there's already emotional escapism and going out of the connection. So, and it seems like in this new love, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Sun card, I mean, I'm just so drawn in this deck that they're just seeing eye to eye in both of these cards. You know, Pisces, this can be a connection. They could also have very strong Leo placements where you really just see eye to eye. It's not like you guys don't fight. It does seem like you actually aren't scared to kind of get out that sword with the Queen of Swords energy and kind of stick it to him. But it's like you're not going to be scared of what the other person says. It's like you're not looking for validation. You just want someone who's so totally honest and authentic so that you can be the same way. And this honesty, this sense of transparency, Pisces, is actually what is going to create and nourish a long-term loving relationship, not any of that like love bombing kind of thing. So there's something here, Pisces, about you'll know it's the right person because you can, first of all, you and this person will never stop looking into each other's eyes. If you're avoiding eye contact, or they're avoiding eye contact, or it's always like lights out or something, it's not the one, okay? Like Pisces, this connection, you guys are literally just going to be like constantly staring into each other's eyes. And they say the eyes are the window to the soul for a reason. So for a lot of my Pisces, there's something like that. Now, for others of my Pisces, this is totally different, but same story from the same spread. You could have lost, or you could be losing a pet, and you are going to have, I mean, it's not that it's replaceable. It's like parents have multiple kids and they love their kids deeply, but every child is a little different. So the bond, the love is different. So for a lot of my Pisces, you could feel like this loss of a pet, or my condolences if it is a child. It's like you're going to have a new pet or a new child brought in very swiftly. And it does seem very heavy on the boy energy. And it's going to be like a very nourishing, very like just happy healing experience for you, Pisces. So Aries, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but it seems like you've left them out in the cold, or they've left you out in the cold. Someone definitely ghosted someone. Aries, yeah, tell me. The whole, I think it's Lindsay Lohan, It's Over. The tell me that it's over. Because if the world is spinning and I'm still living, it won't be right if we're not in it together. Tell me that it's over. So, and I'll be the first to go. I want to be the first to, I don't know. Something about being the first or last to go. Don't let me be the last to know. Well, now I'm hearing the Britney Spears song. Don't let me be the last to know. Don't hold on, just let it go. I don't know. I need to hear you say you need me all the way. So if you love me so, don't let me be the last to know. Okay, I mean, this is also kind of like a respect thing. It's like, Aries, it's like someone could have said that they really loved you, but you end up being the last to know that they were like dogging the whole time. And you're like, how can you really love me if I'm the last to know that you have had this whole other relationship, this whole affair, this whole other thing going on? Like, that's kind of comical. I don't know. But there's also a sense of like grace in it. It's like, Aries, you can really be breaking someone's heart because of how open your heart is about a situation with the Ace of Cups and the World card. You can also be very like transparent about it online, in any sort of experience. Yeah, it's kind of like, you can definitely be the type that you can articulate certain experiences in ways that other people don't or just aren't comfortable with. And you articulating it actually brings healing and understanding to others who aren't comfortable like articulating or getting to that level of it. So yeah, and for some of my Aries, it's like people can be upset because they can feel like they are trying to like dull your shine or like rust you a little bit, but instead it just makes you glow more, and it makes you more articulate, and it makes you understand more. It's almost like, I said this in one of my collective readings, Aries, but it's just one of those things where the more someone tests you, the more you level up. And you have people upset because you're like so level with something, you have such a deep understanding of something, and someone's like, no, it was supposed to tick them off, it was supposed to X, Y, and Z. And it's like, but why would you think that? Like, why would you think that? I don't know. It just like doesn't make sense. It's like when someone tests something, they test it to go to the next level. So it's like, stop testing, Aries, if you don't want them to go to the next level. But Aries are going to test themselves anyway because that's how they naturally are, and then they'll keep going up. It's just like, actually, your enemies are helping you go to the next level. So I'm hearing, I think it's level up. Is that Beyonce? I think it's Beyonce. So there could be a level up for some of my Aries. This can also be like, something about like the next grade, the next class. For some of my Aries, you could find someone's hair that's like, I was just my own hair in these, but I got the vision of it. So for some of my Aries, you could find out that someone is doing something, because you could be me and be a blonde, and you see like long black hair in someone's car, in someone's bed, and you're like, well, last I checked, my hair was definitely not blonde, and you don't have or like vice versa. Someone could find a blonde hair and they have black hair. There could be something, or someone could even find like an article of clothing. So for some of my Aries, if you like don't know if someone is kind of like keeping secrets or something, it seems like it actually won't be that difficult for you to find out. Now for some of my Aries, It's like the heartache of the past, Five of Cups with the World card, is actually just completing a cycle so that you can enter a new relationship. Ace of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. Who got Ten of Pentacles? Was it Pisces? It might have been. Or was it Aquarius? I think it was Aquarius. Aries, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Leo, because we have it strong here. Aries, Leo, Sag as well. It does seem like you are going to end up being in a relationship with somebody, but someone else is going to be really in their head. So I think it was Aquarius. There was like 2 kings and 1 queen. Yeah. So for some of my Aries, you are definitely going to have a relationship here. It seems like there's going to be a choice between 2. It seems like one of them is going to be quite upset. Seems like you are not going to choose the Capricorn. Seems like you are going to choose the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. All right, after Aries is Taurus. Taurus, you could be traveling at this time. Some of my Taurans could be quietly exploring their options. Some of my Taurans could be doing like chance interviews or chance reels. Someone's name could be Chance, or something with like Chance the Rapper. One more chance. Someone here could want one more chance. Some of my Taurans could be talking to someone and they're quietly giving it a chance before they go public with it. For some of my Taurans, someone could quietly want to make a bid at you, but they fear rejection, so they're trying to figure out how they could like make a bid without there being like a paper trail or like certain people seeing. Someone here, Taurus, for a select few, this could be like a high profile person wondering how they could like contact someone without the person being like, oh my gosh, so-and-so contacted me. I don't know. There's something here where it's like someone is nervous about like perception, because there's like classism. There's classism going on, Taurus. So this can also be like, I was raised this way, so I can't be with someone who was raised that way. Like, I was raised in a mansion, so I can't be with someone who was raised in a mobile home or whatever. And it's like, that's such a stupid way to go about things. But it seems like someone is honestly like stressed and frustrated because there's some sort of, I don't know. Yeah, they're different castes, the caste system. Be careful, Taurus, that you don't like break something or hurt something and you need a cast, or maybe you're getting the cast off, castaway. So also be careful if you're boating at all. For some of my Taurans, yeah, okay. For some of my Taurans, you could be very unhappy in your current economic circumstance, your current income, how things are, or you just feel like something's kind of dying out. Some of my Taurans, you are working just day and night. I'm hearing day and night. The Kid Cudi. Someone here could like Kid Cudi. 8 of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. The more work you put in, like you are calling in this job, you're calling in this offer, you are coming to be perfect alignment with this thing. You could have spent 1 to 3 years in another job, or 1 to 3 months in a relationship or a job, but it's like you've graduated it, you've hit the glass ceiling, it's not going to go any further than where it's at, and it's like you are at a level of self-mastery. You can also be overqualified for something, so a place can kind of be trying to like hide you or push you out or ostracize you because they don't want you to reach the big dogs. Like, it was fine when you were an underdog, but as you start rising in rank, now that's a problem because the people up top don't want you to be like eye to eye with them. So this can also be people really trying to like end things behind the scenes. Be cautious with your kids as well, because people can be doing things with that. As I say that, the 6 of Cups, so definitely be careful with your kids. However, Taurus, this can also be someone from the past who really feels like you belong to me tonight. Okay, so I've been looking for a real one. Okay, so Trey Songz, you belong to me. So someone here could be a little bit possessive. Someone here could be like, you are my person, but this has been dead and gone. Is that Justin Timberlake? Dead and gone. Something here has been dead and gone for a while with the Death card. This could also be those Scorpio or Pisces or a Taurus. Very strong Taurus energy and Capricorn energy. Seriously, Taurus, there's a lot of possessive energy here. There's a need to be really protective, again, over your kids. Even like, I don't know, I wouldn't do extreme sports this week. I would keep it like on the more chill side. It just seems energetically, it's like things could fly off the handle or injuries could happen. Yeah, with the Hangman, quite literally, I mean, he's hanging by one leg. And the 5 of Pentacles can also be like injuries and things as well. So for some of my Taurans, be like extra careful, extra cautious if you do any extreme sports or extreme things. Also, be really cautious if someone from the past is wanting to connect with you because they see you single, thriving, looking good, and they want a piece of that. I'm hearing the give me a break of that Kit Kat bar. Someone's name could be Kit, Kevin, Katie, Kate, Kat, Catherine, Kelsey, anything like that. Okay, after Taurus is Gemini. Gemini, you get your own card. Now, the Magician is Gemini energy, but it's also Aries energy. So you could be dealing with an Aries. Gemini, it seems like you've got, okay, the Hocus Pocus song, the I put my spell on you and now you're mine. Someone could feel like you've put them under their spell, or they've put you under their spell, or whatever. Someone here could feel like someone is just enticing them. Someone here also feels like, what? You're the girl of my dreams. You're the man of my dreams. Like, I manifested you. Someone here literally could feel like something didn't exist, but it's like they were so specific in their vision of it, and it does exist with the Nine of Cups crowning. This is really beautiful energy. For some of my Geminis, it's like you are being told to take a chance. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Pentacles, it's either going to be all aboard and like guns a-blazing, straight out the starting gate, I'm hearing. So someone could, just be an athlete of some sorts, or like horse racing. But this person has been quietly watching someone. So Gemini, you could also be dealing with not just an Aries, but an Aquarius, or you could have Aquarius in your chart, because the Knight of Pentacles with the High Priestess is someone who has been quietly watching someone for a very long time and trying to decide if they're going to step forth and make an offer or not. And it's like, it is divine timing with the Wheel of Fortune here and the Nine of Cups. If someone is like, oh, no, I tried it before, it wasn't right. I tried it before, it wasn't right. Well, although sometimes that's true, sometimes it really is just bad timing. So for some of my Geminis, there's something here that like, you could have met someone in the past, it really just wasn't right timing, and you could be nervous to try and go towards that again, or you feel like you fear they could, because you're like, man, what if it just ends like it did? But it's like, you've grown a lot, they've grown a lot, so like, why would you assume? I don't know, there's something here where it's like, give it a chance, because honestly, it can be great. And the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, this is definitely about commitment. It seems like God is really wanting collaboration and co-creation. It's like the next stage of your healing, Gemini, is actually going to be in partnership. And yes, this is going to tick off someone like very, very mad. Very mad. I hardly ever use this deck, and there's just blood all over the sword. So someone here could really say some really hurtful words, or they could really try and get in the middle with the Six of Pentacles, because this is kind of a two-timing, breadcrumbing energy. So someone here could try and entice someone once they get in a new partnership, or could try and like slander someone so that they don't get into this partnership. Like, someone here does not want someone else to be happy, or someone here does not want to see someone with somebody else. Like, that is their worst nightmare. Someone here is very scared of that. After Gemini is Cancer. So my Cancers, Four of Swords, Four of Wands, Nine of Cups, Death card. Ooh, with heart. Ooh. Well, Cancer. There can be, I don't like this. It started out giving just like cozy at home, just got married, recently married, about to be married, living together, like looking good, feeling good, Nine of Cups, like my wish fulfillment, your wish fulfillment. But then it kind of went left, especially with like the Death card and Ten of Swords and Three of Swords and Five of Swords being the first cards out. So for some of my Cancers, this can be like the glass house is shattering, like the mirage is shattering. The veneer is shattering, like the mask is coming off. And what I hate about this, just because I've witnessed this a lot in people, like I live by the quote, people can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves, because oftentimes when people are doing someone else dirty, they literally are not fully aware of it. And I'm not justifying their behavior. I'm not like saying, oh, it's okay, like you should tolerate that because it's disrespectful. However, I do feel people need to have a little more compassion, that a lot of the time people just are not self-aware enough to actually be honest with what they're doing. Like I've lived with guys who I've been like, didn't you just see so-and-so this morning, or it's so-and-so tonight? And they're like, no, it was yesterday. And I'm like, no, it was this morning. And it's like, it's like, there's something like that. And for my Cancers, it's like, someone can only be also as honest as their mind is sober and clear. And someone, I don't know, someone here could definitely, I'm getting more like prescription. Someone who's a Cancer or is with a Cancer could have an issue with prescription things. And it like totally alters. So it's like you really don't know who you're talking to because you're talking to them one moment and then the next moment they're, you know, different because they're under the influence of something. So yeah, and for some of my Cancers, something is too much. Something has gone too far. Yeah, I mean, for some of my Cancers, this can also be like something that someone thought was a wish fulfillment ends up kind of being a letdown. But see, the thing is, you guys, is like, what misses me is never mine. It was never meant for me. So like, it's not a letdown. It's really not a letdown. Like when the love of your life rejects you, first of all, love is just about you feeling something, an appreciation. It's not what someone gives to you or a reciprocity. Love is just appreciating another person and being inspired by them and all the feelings that they elicit within you. So it's like, do something with those. Make music with it. Make pottery, you know, make a good garden, become an architect, and like pour the love that you feel for a person into a hobby, into a craft. And if that person doesn't, you know, take that love, it doesn't matter because it's not theirs, it's yours that you feel, albeit they inspired it, but it's your love, it's not theirs anyway. So like you don't need to be sad about them not receiving it or holding it. I don't know, there's a lot of codependency in this Cancerian spread that I'm reading. And it's like someone here can be like, you know, we've been together for 33 years. I don't know, there's someone here it's been like decades. We've been, you know, elementary school sweethearts or something. Like someone here is just hanging by a moment here with you. I'm falling even more in love with you. Holding on what I held on to. I don't know. Hanging by a moment here with you. I'm hearing that song. Isn't it desperate for changing, starving for truth? Closer than where I started, chasing after you. I don't know. I'm falling even more in love with you. Okay, anywho, I'm hearing that song. I'm hearing that song, Cancer. So this can also be, I mean, again, after every ending, there's a new beginning. And honestly, for some of my Cancers, it's like something is trying to be eclipsed out of your life with this eclipse that just happened so that something new can come in. Now, this can also be like a friend group, a moving away from home, someone screwing you over in a situation where you thought you'd really never be screwed over. Like now I'm hearing that 70 times 7 brand new song, you know, where his friend was cheating on him with his girl. It's like the guys in the band, but I don't know. There's something here like that. There's some secrets with the High Priestess and the Seven of Cups. Cancer, it really does seem like someone is hiding a vice. Someone is hiding a vice. And they aren't going to be able to hide it for long with the Judgment card. Okay, after Cancer is Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Leo, you could be dealing with a Libra. You could be getting divorced or separated. Justice with the 9 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. It is your happiness, your freedom. Let freedom ring. Let your freak flag fly. Okay, so for some of my Leos, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, or you're about to be, or you could be one. You could be looking, okay, now I'm hearing that I spy with my little eye, a curly-headed cutie that don't get too many likes. Something, something, something. I can make her my wife. But okay, someone can be looking at you like your wife material, Leo. You could be looking at someone like you thought they're really cute at first, but then they go from just being like really cute to, oh my gosh, I want to make that person my wife. That's my wife. John Mulaney said that in his Chicago Netflix stand-up. He did the whole thing on That's My Wife. It's a pretty good one. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? For some of my Leos, you could be having that conversation with someone. You could be trying to decide between two. Someone who, you know, there could be like some convenience in the intimacy with, and someone else who is a little more astute and a little more wife material. And it's like someone here is going to have to drop the like late night Taco Bell person for the steakhouse. And that's what's going on, Leo. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Seems like strong fire signs. Yeah, for a lot of my Leos, you do have someone who's trying to get in the way because they don't want you to be happy. All this time you were pretending so much for my happy ending. But seriously, Leo, it seems like your happy ending is not where you're currently at. It's like you, but it is arriving. 2 of Cups with the Sun and the 10 of Cups. But someone where you're currently at is not happy for you and is trying to block it or stop it. Now I'm hearing this, stop right now, thank you very much. It's oh yeah, this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So you could have a air or an earth sign who does not want you to go at all towards a fire or a water sign, or someone who could have both fire and water. Yeah, and it's like you are meant to have a victory with this person with the Six of Wands, the Devil, and the Judgment, but someone here is going to think like it's not fair. I was hearing, it's not fair. It's not fair, and I think you're really mean. I think you're really mean. I think you're really mean. You're supposed to care, but you never make me scream. So, I'm sorry. But ladies, why are you still sleeping with him if he's not getting you off? Like, seriously. Why are you staying in that if he's not, like, that's a song by Lily Allen, but I'm hearing it. And the other song by her is not big. So, anyway, Leo, you need to drop a 0 and get with a hero, is what I'm also hearing. There's something, like, someone here is with someone that ain't, like, I don't know. There's some, like, weirdness going on with this Leo energy. Yeah, it's so immature. It's like someone is making it seem like it's so hard to, like, shed the past to go towards, and it's like, it's really not, though. Like, it's not even that good. Like, it's not even that good. Like, this is like the chicken nuggets in the cafeteria versus, like, fresh Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. Like, you can't compare those, okay? Like, just can't compare, like, the stale rubber fake chicken nuggets that you get in a school cafeteria with, like, Chick-fil-A or, like, Cane's. You just can't compare it. I don't know. There's something like that going on there. Although I will say, Leo, this can be like a self-worth thing where you're like, well, I don't know that I'm worth Chick-fil-A every day. I might just be worth the cafeteria. So there is someone here doesn't feel worthy. Someone here is like, no, that's too good for me. So someone here has really limiting beliefs, Leo, and that is the only thing that is stopping you from a really beautiful sacred union, is your limiting beliefs on yourself, Leo. Okay, after Leo is Virgo. Virgo, you are walking away from something. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Someone here could be sailing away. Someone here could be liking a Sailor Moon. But then I was hearing, I don't know. I could be talking to a Virgo female that is a little confused or isn't sure, because I heard the song, I kissed a girl and I liked it, the taste of her cherry. This can also be, though, for, like, Virgo dudes who maybe had, like, a, intimate bro experience, and all of a sudden they're like, wait a minute, I'm confused. And some of my Virgos could also be, like, sad at, like, what they're experiencing or what they're, like, learning about themselves. Like, they so thought that they were one way, or they so thought that someone was some way, and they're just not that. It's like, it's not at all what you thought it was. Yeah, it's like Two of Wands in the reverse. Something is not a go. Something is not, you're not passing, I don't know. In Monopoly, like, you're not passing go. Like, someone here could be getting locked up, going to jail. Someone here could be in the doghouse. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles, like, giving a menacing glance. So a Virgo here could have been in a serious commitment, and they could have tried to, like, stay, or they're more or less using someone, it seems. Could be, like, vehicle, money, living with someone, sharing a lease. They're being as nice as they needed to be while engaging elsewhere outside of that. And someone here is finding that out with the Devil, the Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, he said that you guys have been divorced for so long, da-da-da. No, the divorce is not finalized. We still live together, and we just screwed last week. Like, there's something like that going on for some of my Virgos. Someone here was not telling the whole truth. And for some of my Virgos, it always starts with a hey. How do I know if I'm in too deep? It was supposed to just be like some little fling thing. But then someone done effed around and done fell in love. Because again, for some of my Virgos, it's like you could have been connected to a lifestyle or a way or something that just really isn't in alignment with you anymore. And it can also be like your work, your occupation is supposed to change. It's like your friend group, everything you're doing is supposed to change. And it can be kind of confusing, but it's because God is trying to get you to move. I dare you to move. I dare you to, I dare you to move. I think it's Switchfoot. I dare you to lift yourself up off the floor. I dare you to move. Like today, Is it like today never happened? I don't know. I dare you to move. Someone is daring you to move, Virgo. Take a move. Take your play. Lucky 8 ball, something about 8s. 8s are all about self-mastery, but it's also balance, refinement. There's also kind of a, like a mesmerizing. Now I'm hearing do-do-do, do-do-do-do, mesmerize. Girl, your hair, your eyes, love it when you with me, baby. Your smile, yeah, love it when you, me, babe. Okay, so yeah, that song, Mesmerize, Ja Rule, and Ashanti. Someone here could really feel like they have like a Ja Rule and Ashanti connection. Someone here could feel like they're really like with a thug, and they're like, you know, sweet. Like, is Ashanti a water sign? She feels like a water sign to me. She probably has strong water in her chart somewhere. But there's like really strong masculine, feminine dynamics. And for my Virgos, it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, male, female, because masculine, feminine dynamics exist in all people. So my point is someone previously could have been used to relationships that were pretty like lacking in polarity, and all of a sudden they feel like the polarity of the masculine, feminine dynamics, and it could be in a package that they didn't think it would. It could be like a different race, or someone is like thicker or skinnier than you normally go for. Or again, like someone like classism was showing up earlier. Virgo, you could be dealing with someone who's like not as popular as you, or doesn't have as many followers, or you could have less like there's like a difference here in like castes or classism, and someone here is like nervous about what others would think, and they know that it would also really tick people off. Like some people could be like, how did they get that person? Or why did they choose that person? Like, they could have anyone they wanted and they want that. It's like, well, you're not them, so you don't really know who their heart and soul is behind closed doors. You know, like, you don't know what they need, like, behind the scenes kind of thing. You don't know them like that. So, I don't know. You don't know me like that. I'm hearing that. So, someone here backing it up. Now I'm hearing that, is that Cardi B, backing it up, talking a lot of backing it up, or is that Nikki? I don't know. Someone here is going to back it up though, or someone else is going to make someone back up what they say. So be careful what you say, because I don't know, Virgo, it's like someone here could really, like meet you. I'm hearing meet me at the stake. I don't know. Now I'm hearing the take me to church, da, 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 da. The take me to church song. Someone here could want you to take them to church, or you want to take someone to church, or maybe you need to go to church, Virgo. Okay, after Virgo is Libra. Libra, you could be moving back to a childhood home. Literally just got all cards of moving. Some of my Libras could be moving because you're getting a new child, or because, you know, I don't know, something with kids. A Libra could be moving with their kids. A Libra could be moving, and that's where they're moving because they're going to have a family and kids there. A Libra could be moving for some work involving animals or children. There's travel here involved. There is some frustration. Someone here can be moving when they, like, I'm hearing there's never a right time to say goodbye. Like someone could feel like, yeah, and there's never a right time to move either. Like moving is always annoying. Someone here could have really been postponing something. Like they could have been like, no, can you give me like one more week? Can you give me, and it's like someone here is just dreading moving, or dreading like this travel, or dreading, yeah. And some of my Libras, there's something here also about needing to, I'm hearing because you're mine, I walk the line. But for some of my Libras, again, there's codependence and there's a need for independence. All my ladies who independent, throw your hands up at me. But seriously, it's like someone here is scared of doing something alone, being left out in the cold. And yet it's funny because for my Libras, it's like there can be someone that's fearing being left out in the cold so much that they only manifest situations where they're left out in the cold, and they have shisty, untrustworthy energies around them, but because they have a roof over their head or they're being fed, it's like they're okay with it. So this can be like a Libra who's in a, 40-year miserable marriage where their spouse has been cheating on them the whole time, and it's like they would rather be there because, I have the house and he gets, he gives me a credit card, I can buy food, but there's no love there. Like they feel totally left out and uncared for. And it's because they're not really standing on their own too. So for some of my Libras, you or someone else really needs to spend some time alone and find true deep success and like healing of the inner child, where you're not just in situations for what you can get from it, or a job because you need that paycheck. Like I need that. It's like someone here's fiending. It's like, it's not an authentic match. So Libra, something here needs to be cut out. For some of my Libras, you could have there can be a guy here that's juggling two women, and one woman could have could have intuitively known with the Star and the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Swords, no, I know that this person is dealing with someone else. They're dealing with their baby mama, they're dealing with, other women, they get a lot of attention from people. So even though I do feel like this person is someone that could be a divine soulmate of mine, I'm going to leave it out in the cold because I know God, the person has for me, is not going to be someone who's already involved elsewhere. God is only going to send me someone, Judgment with the Nine of Pentacles, who has authentically done the path of 9, which the 9 path is the hermit, the path of wisdom, going through the dark night of the soul by yourself, like healing yourself, going through experiences alone. Like, I'm hearing Sedona by Coda. Was it pain? Did it break you? What you been through? Like in the song, he's like, reincarnation. Oh my gosh, it's going to bother me that I can't think of it. But basically in the song, he's like, what you been through? Was it painful? Did it break you? Are you grateful? Like basically in the lyrics, he's like, have you really been hurt? And can you be really freaking grateful? Like, can you really love the hurt and the deep pain that you've been through? Like, not only have you been through deep, crazy pain, but have you been so grateful and in love with that pain, and you have no bitterness and no resentfulness and no frustrations or anger towards the people who caused that pain? Because it seems like, Libra, that is where you need to arrive at, or someone else needs to arrive at, before anything can pop off. And someone here is clearly not there. Also, I'm hearing that I'm already there. Take a look around. I'm the sunshine in your hair. I'm the shadow on the ground. I'm the whisper in the wind. So my condolences, because someone here could also just be hurt because they've lost someone and they're still grieving. And that is affecting, like the trauma of that grief is affecting their ability to open up and connect with others. Okay, after Libra is Scorpio. Scorpio, you could be dealing with, what was it? I don't know, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, or Aries, because I'm pretty sure most of them got the Ace of Wands energy. Some of my Scorpios, you could definitely be dealing with an Aries. Or you could have Aries. It could be a new love. I'm hearing Another Love by whatever Odell. Another love, all my tears have been used up on another, and I want to cry and I want to love, but all my tears have been used up. So it's like someone wants to love, but they're still really numb. So for some of my Scorpios, someone here, yeah, is still heartbroken. This also, you could be a Libra in Vedic sidereal and think that you're a Scorpio. For some of my Scorpios, it is very similar to the Libra reading. Someone here is a bit codependent. They are looking for new experiences, but they also don't really know what they're looking for. The Fool and the Seven of Cups. They're kind of like, okay, God, send it my way. But it does seem like someone has genuine intentions. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, even though someone has been seriously hurt and seriously wounded, and now I'm hearing by Third Eye Blind, it's like walking with the wounded. Way too far. Okay, it's like walking with the wounded. Now I'm just hearing Ram Dass, we're all, like the quote that he says something like, we're all walking each other home. So for some of my Scorpios, this is a connection that can work, but it is going to take give and take. Again, you very strong Aries energy and very strong Taurus energy as well. But it's like someone here is going to have to hold someone's hand and then kind of like let them walk a few days on their own. Someone here, it's like there's going to be better days. There's going to be like more immature remedial days when you just have to give someone space. But Scorpio, something here is really healthy. Now, I work with X-ray sources, and I think of this like them. Like some X-ray sources, you just want to toss them out in a pasture and not deal with them for like 6 months. Others, that like literally would make them so anxious and neurotic because they're used to being handled every day. So there's something here of being really authentic and present and knowing that each individual case is different. Each individual relationship is different, Scorpio. Like you can't just do the things. Do that thing you do. Tearing my heart into a million pieces like you always do. And I... Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that song in so long. That's from a movie. Oh my gosh, that's gonna bother me. That's crazy. Okay, well, anyway, Scorpio. There can be success here, but it's also like, it's almost like you and this individual need to do things on your own and then come together right now over me. You and someone could come together. Scorpio. Be safe unless you're trying to make babies, and you know, enjoy. Okay. Yeah, Scorpio, this can be marriage. Literally, my cards don't lie. So Ace of Wands is, you know, intimacy. Empress is a wife. It's also a mother. Four of Wands is also marriage. Also Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag. I've already said that like a million times, so like it, Scorpio. Okay, after Scorpio is Sag. Last but not least, Sag. Okay, Sag, Knight of Wands, which is your energy. But what kind of Knight of Wands are we dealing with, Sag? Let's see. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt before I say, oh gosh, I don't like that. Well, actually, now I'm hearing Don't Want to Be a Player No More by Joe. Someone here could be kind of like a thug. Someone here could be, you know, different ethnicity, have some color to them. Someone here definitely is wanting to, like, it's not fun anymore. They're not enjoying those, like, different experiences anymore. They want to end that. It's like, it feels empty. It doesn't feel good anymore. Like, just like screwing a bunch of girls or, you know, getting a bunch of tail is what I'm hearing. Someone here could like lobster tail. It's like not, it's just not doing it. Like, yeah, there's a Sag, literally. The Knight of Wands, which is like kind of lower or like more immature Sagittarius energy versus Temperance, which is literally like higher self Sagittarius energy. This is wisdom from having seen the world. Wisdom from girls all over the world. Is that ludicrous, or I don't know? There's like, I'm pretty sure Luda has a song of girls all over the world. But anyway, someone here could have, you know, been around all the world, and they're like, you know, now I'm realizing that what I'm looking for is not a bunch of different bodies. It's like, what I'm looking for is someone who really sees me, someone who's like heart to heart. Like, there is a Sag who wants to complete the cycle of running through or being ran through. That's how Spirit said it. And with the Five of Wands, it's like people are going to be so mad that someone is like getting happiness. Now, some of my Sages, you could have just been a, you know, man whore or whatever, just because you have so many people. It's like, well, if she's throwing it at me, like, I'm not going to say no. Like, you know, if she's, well, I'm not going to say no. Like, it's not like I went after that. She came after me. It's like, still, there is definitely, you know, and this can also be Sagittarians who are like in the public eye. So it's like you have people that kind of like fangirl over you or fanboy over you. And someone here is like sick of that. Like, that's just not doing it for them anymore. Yeah, someone here could like travel a lot, like go on tour a lot. With the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the Justice, they're like so sick of sitting around and not committing. They're like, okay, I want a commitment. But they're also like quietly shopping. I'm hearing you a window shopper. So someone here is like a window shopper. Yeah, someone here is quietly shopping online. The World with the Four of Pentacles. There's a Sag who could like someone at a distance. I'm hearing the Rest song, I With You from a Distance. Yeah, and then we have the Six of Cups with the Eight of Swords. Literally, Sag. You or someone dealing with you is reminiscing so hard of what hurts the most was being so close and having so much to say, and watching you walk away, and never knowing what could have been, not seeing that and loving you is what I was trying, I don't know, whatever. So there's something here, Sag, like that. But someone has to give up like the cheeky, flirtatious behavior if they really want to commit to something. Like, again, like I said earlier in the reading, I think it was with Gemini and with Aquarius, you can't say that you're building, like, okay, I'm building a relationship with this person, but me and this person aren't like super locked in yet. You know, she doesn't have a ring on it yet. So I still get attention from these people just in case this one doesn't work out. No, this one won't work out then because you're still nourishing over here. The grass isn't greener on the other side. It's greener where you water it, and you're watering both sides. So, you know, there's a Sag here that needs to pick a side. I'm hearing flip a coin. Coin flip. Coin toss? Coin toss? Okay. Anyway, thanks, Sag. Bye.